Sean Diddy Combs has been found not guilty on all but 2 charges. The music mogul was acquitted on the more serious counts of sex trafficking and racketeering.
For more, let's go live now to CB24's Sija Liu, and you're watching a number of developments this hour, Sija.
That's right, Lena Bakari. We are still awaiting a bail hearing that is set for 5 o'clock today, so we'll bring you any updates from that. But after 2 months of trial and 34 witnesses, eight men and 4 women on the jury deliberated for 3 days and came to a verdict today, and that verdict was a mixed one. Jurors found Sean Diddy Combs not guilty of the most serious charges against him, 1 count of racketeering and 2 counts of sexual trafficking by force, but guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. While these acquittals mean that Combs will avoid a potential life sentence, he is still facing up to 20 years of prison. That is because the convictions carry a maximum of 10 years each. Now, this case has been centered around allegations from his former girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura, and another ex who went under the pseudonym Jane. They claim Combs manipulated and abused them over several years and forced them to engage in drug-fueled sexual encounters with male prostitutes known as free cops. We spoke to former U.S. federal prosecutor Mitchell Epner on why the jury came to this decision. Take a listen.
What the government had to prove beyond a reasonable doubt was that at some point, Cassandra Ventura and Mia ceased to be volunteers and became victims who were only continuing to participate in the freak-offs because they were being coerced. And the jury found that the government failed to meet that very heavy burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
And the judge is currently deciding right now if Combs should be released. That bail hearing was set for 5 o'clock. We're watching any updates from that. The defense is arguing that Combs should be able to go home because he's been acquitted of the most serious charges against him, that he should go home on a $1 million bond. Prosecutors, on the other hand, say that he is a flight risk and is still facing up to 20 years in prison, that he should not be released. The lawyers for Cassie Ventura also say that they are grateful of the 2 convictions, but this was not their desired outcome. Here's more from Cassie's legal team.
We're pleased that he's finally been held responsible for 2 federal crimes, something that he's never faced in his life. He still faces substantial jail time. Of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction on the sex crimes in RICO, but we understand beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard.
And prosecutors also went on to say they will be seeking a 4 to 5 year sentence for Combs. And we're getting a lot of reaction from law experts as well, who are calling this a win for Combs, considering he avoided the worst case scenario here. But in the next half hour, we'll be speaking with the law experts, and we'll bring you any updates from that bail hearing as those results come in. Lena Bakari.
And does Sean Diddy Combs get bail? That's the question that's being debated this hour. Sija Liu reporting live from our newsroom. We'll check back soon. Thanks, Sija.